Two bookkeepers, same software, same tools, completely different careers. One sweating through client calls, second-guessing every entry, hoping no one notices what they missed. The other, calm, clear, in control. Most bookkeepers stay stuck in that first category. They know just enough to get by, but not enough to lead. They're Googling during client calls, crossing fingers after every journal entry, and praying they didn't mess something up. But the ones who master the fundamentals, who actually understand why the numbers matter, they're the ones who lead. They walk into meetings with quiet confidence. They get noticed, they get referred, and they build a business that actually feels good to run. I've seen both types of bookkeepers over and over again, and after working with thousands of them, I can tell you confidence doesn't come from flashy marketing or clever branding. It comes from knowing your stuff so deeply that nothing rattles you. Not a client, not a CPA, not even QuickBooks being weird. Let me paint you a picture. Bookkeeper number one is hustling. They've taken crash courses, learned how to click around in QuickBooks, and spent hours on social media learning how to market themselves. And it works at first. They land clients, then more clients. It looks like things are working, but behind the scenes, it's chaos. They're second-guessing everything. They're Googling mid-call. They're busy, but not building anything solid. Eventually, it starts to feel like they just built a harder version of their 9-to-5. Now they've got 5 bosses instead of 1. They're constantly in cleanup mode. They feel like they're drowning, and clients can feel it too. They stop seeing them as pro and start thinking, maybe I should just hire someone cheaper overseas. That's where the doubt creeps in. I started this for freedom, but it feels like I've built a trap. Maybe I had more peace back at my old job. Now, bookkeeper number 2, totally different story. They take their time. They don't just learn what to click, they learn why it matters. They start spotting mistakes before they happen. They develop real insight and real confidence. It takes longer to get those first few clients, but once they land, something shifts. Clients trust them. Accountants respect them. They start getting referrals from both. They charge more, they work less, and they become indispensable. Not because they're loud, but because they actually know their stuff. Here's the thing. The problem isn't that you don't want to be great. It's that no one ever showed you what mastery looks like. Confidence doesn't come from raising your prices. It comes from being worth more. If you're somewhere between those two bookkeepers right now, still Googling during calls, but ready to feel steady, clear, and in control, you're not alone. And yes, it's absolutely possible to go from, hope I did that right, to, I know I nailed it. Click the link below. We've helped over 10,000 bookkeepers build the skills clients and CPAs actually trust. Our training goes deep, not just into QuickBooks clicks, but the strategy, the numbers, and the quiet confidence it takes to lead.